Hello everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and in this video I'll be bringing you a quick unboxing of the new HTC One M8. This is the AT&T model, and I would like to thank HTC for sending this over to me for review purposes, rather quickly at that. I also have the dot view case to take a look at as well, so that'll be interesting. And here's the packaging for the HTC One, very reminiscent of last year's HTC One. You can see some of these specs on the back. You could all look those up yourself if you are interested in the specific specs, but I am more interested in the hardware, at least the design rather. So let's just go ahead and get right into the unboxing, which is what this video is all about. So we are immediately greeted with a quick start guide right here. So it just tells you where some of the cameras are, the sensors. It uses a nano SIM tray as opposed to a micro SIM that most phones still opt to use. Here we have a little pamphlet about the dot view case. This tells you about HTC One Advantage, or HTC Advantage, and it says that you get a free one-time cracked screen replacement within the first 6 months of ownership. HTC is also giving you an Android software update commitment, so you should be able to get the latest versions of Android without waiting several months. Here's the phone itself, going to leave that over there. Now for the rest of the accessories, we do have an HTC branded wall charger. Let's just go ahead and rip right into this and take a look at it. So there that is. Next up we have a micro USB cable for charging. As far as I know, this phone does not use USB 3 as some of Samsung's newer phones use, which is a little bit disappointing. And here we have a stereo headset. So let's take a look at that. So the headset is right there. HTC branding, red ear tips. We have a little clicker button, no volume adjustments, which is a little unfortunate, but you are able to make calls with this because there is a microphone there. Here we have some extra ear tips in varying sizes. We also get a sticker that says do not discard, so that just has the IMEI and some other things. Here we have a SIM removal tool, just tells you how to use that. And we also have a regulatory and safety guide, warranty statement, as well as a couple of HTC stickers. So everything you need to go ahead and get going. So let's go ahead and get the phone into view, and there it is. Let's go ahead and remove this plastic covering here. And here is the back of the HTC One M8. There is a little bit of AT&T branding down there at the bottom with their globe logo. Some barcodes here, I'll be sure to remove that because it really does take away from the entire design here. Here is the front, already with some fingerprints on it for me. We have the front-facing camera, 5 megapixels, which is a little bit weird because the rear-facing camera is actually 4 megapixels. And a lot of people were wanting a megapixel increase in the new one, but they left that the same and did some other enhancements. We have our 2 dual front-facing speakers there for boom sound, which is improved from the last year's model. Some sensors up there, our 5-inch 1920 by 1080 display, or 1080 by 1920 rather. This uses software buttons through Android as opposed to actual back and home keys to the sides of the HTC logo like last year's device. Here we have our nano SIM tray. On the right side we have our volume rocker as well as a micro SD card slot. At the bottom we have a 3.5mm headset jack, our micro USB port. At the top we have our power button, and the black piece here is the actual IR blaster. On the back we have dual LED flash, our 4 megapixel ultra pixel camera. We have a camera above that which is used for depth of field and fancy things like that. And for the most part that about does it with this quick overview of the HTC One, or unboxing rather. So let's go ahead and power that on. First impressions though, it's definitely a solid phone. I like this design much more than last year's design, so that's nice. And that is for the most part it with this unboxing. If you have any comments, questions, and just from that little sound clip there, the front-facing speakers continue to sound excellent. And that's it. I'll be reviewing this one within the next 2 or 3 weeks, so be on the lookout for that. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback about this or anything else, feel free to leave those down below in the comments area, but that's it with the video. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.